So, quick story. Before my mom passed away, there was a lesson that she taught me, and she kind of always was like this. If there was somebody who needed something, say she was making a donation to a charity or helping people out, she would never ever donate anything that had holes or stains. And she always taught me, don't ever donate to people who were in need things that you would throw away or things that you wouldn't wear. Don't give your garbage to people who are in need. And she took it so far as to feeding the stray cats in our neighborhood. We had this backyard, and these stray cats would frequent the backyard. And we were in the grocery store one day looking for food, and I went over to the generic brands, and I remember her coming up and saying, "No, I want to give them the best." And she went and got the most expensive cat food, the best brand, because that was her heart. And I kept that with me, and she instilled those values in me. And I remember when my son was working at a thrift store, he would go through the donations and he would say, "Mom, I have to wear gloves because people will literally drop off clothes mixed with dirty diapers. Like, people are dropping off trash. They have like no concern, no consideration that the people in need, it's like that's how they viewed the other humans of what they deserved. Like, here's my garbage mixed with some clothes that have holes and stains all over them. There you go. I did my good deed. Just take it to the dump." Anybody who works in the mission field of meeting the needs of people who are at risk in the community, unsheltered, people who need food and clothing, they will tell you the items that they get sometimes are gross. I've even volunteered, throughout the years in different ministries where we're giving away clothing, and I'm wanting to throw stuff away because I'm like, I wouldn't give this to anyone. So when you're making a donation, remember, would you want your aunt, uncle, grandma, child wearing, eating, walking on any of the things you're donating? So please, I know that everyone working in ministry work, especially outreach, they will tell you this. They will probably share this video. Please give your best. And I'm not saying you have to go to the store and buy new things, but that would be beautiful, because you can go to stores and get things for pretty decent prices. But say you're giving away your older stuff. Don't give it to people who are looking for clothing if it has holes, stains. Just don't. Because if I was ever going through the clothing closet, and as a matter of fact, there was a time when my son was little, I remember we went to a clothing closet to pick out clothing. We needed coats. And I remember going in there and feeling sad because there was nothing that I wanted to put on my son. Like, it was gross, to be honest. I couldn't find one for myself. I couldn't find one for my son. They were either, the zippers were broken, they had holes, stains, they smelled gross. And I just thought, no, like, I'm going to find a way. So just please keep in mind, when you make donations, it's not some faceless entity. It's a human being that's probably in the worst season of their life, walking up to a table and being vulnerable enough to even walk up and ask for help. Some people aren't used to that. Some people have a really hard time. And, there's some who get used to living that way and they're comfortable with it. But I've met a lot of people who they're so ashamed that they have to even go and get clothing donations. So to go through all that, to be in need, and then to walk up to a place and just see people's ratty, dirty garbage as an offering to you, how would that make you feel? So around the holidays, people start doing a lot of outreaches, a lot of giveaways, a lot of coat drives. Please don't give trash to the churches to give to the people in the community. Don't give trash to the thrift stores and to the places that help those in need. Give the best you have, because that's what Jesus would do.